Hello everybody to NBA 2K22. We have the Dunktober promo right here. And we're gonna see how the cards are. We have our first pink diamond. Our first 3 pink diamonds. To be honest, I don't know why they're doing this. Like why legit it's the first pink diamonds. And there's 3 from last year. There was Wanu, which was just 1. So I really don't know what 2K, I guess maybe we're getting a Galaxy Opal in Season 2, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really know. But, first, let's start, on the bottom, like we always do, and we have an Isaiah Rider. And if you don't know what this is for the limited, which now, it's not a gold, it's now a Emerald, 83 overall. Okay, 83 Emerald, Isaiah Rider. 84 offense, 80 defense, 1 bronze, 14 silvers, 8 golds. 83 3 ball, 84 speed, 90 drive and dunk, 64 interior, 79 perimeter. Now here, like, he's a little bit lacking on defense, I would say, as of just the stats. 80 speed with the ball. He's gonna be. I don't even have to say anything about the finishing badges because they wouldn't be in Dunktober if they can't dunk. But he has a little bit of shooting. I would say he's mediocre in shooting. That's pretty decent playmaking badges. Legit barely. I'm going to say non-assistant defense. So, he's not going to be a defensive guy. For some reason, you want to use this card, even though you legit can get, like, an emerald for, like, 700 MT on the auction house. But the bronze release is pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's on normal, I'm pretty sure. On the bronze card. But okay, let's go to our next one. We have 86 overall Sapphire Dunktober Josh Giddey from the draft from this year. 87 offense, 80 defense, 14 silvers, 8 golds. 76 3, which is kind of lacking in 3 ball, even though this time of the year, I would say maybe like put a +3 gold thing, or +3 gold 3-point on him, and he'll be pretty good. He'll be decent at 3. 84 speed, which you can handle with. 80 drive and dunk, which is pretty good, because you can handle with that also. No interior. 50 interior, 79 perimeter, so he can play on the perimeter. And a 84 speed with the ball. Actually, I'm surprised I'm saying this. He's actually, what the hell, bro? The hell? He's not even that good. He can dunk, but like, he doesn't really have any good finishing badges to dunk. Am I right? Or like flashy dunks or anything. And he almost has like almost a damn 70 freaking dunk. No shooting, even though he's a shooting guard, small forward. This is the worst card. This is the worst shooting guard, I think, in the game. Maybe. Because shooting guards have to have at least a decent 3 in a freaking shooting badges. I haven't seen him yet, like in college, but I'm pretty sure he can shoot 3s. And no defense. You're not gonna use this guy, but that's all that matters. It's just ew, what the hell? He has a good upper. But lower base is chasing kid? Oh my god, I don't really know about that release. Maybe it's good, I don't know. It's pretty weird. And for some reason in this Dunktober set, we have 2 Evo cards. So we're gonna do the Sapphire, and then we're gonna do it evolve to the Ruby. So okay, 84 offense, 77 defense, 18 silvers, 8 golds, 78 3, which is decent, 79 speed, which is decent, 75 trap and dunk, also decent, 62 interior, legit. The past 3 cards, nobody can play the interior, but he can play the perimeter with an 80 defense. Perimeter defense. 77 speed with ball, which is kind of mediocre. Pretty much I would say, like, maybe you like plus unstrippable and like fast twitch. He has the same badges as Josh Giddey. He has barely, no, I don't even care. Actually, no, difficult shots is pretty good, but that's only if you have, like, if you're a 3-point specialist. I can't believe I'm saying this when he has 3 shooting badges. He's mediocre. A little bit of playmaking, I would say. Yeah, he has handles for I don't know. I'm gonna say mediocre at playmaking. A little bit of defense? Actually, I don't think so. Hustler is pretty good, so I'm gonna say mediocre also. And his release is Oscar Robinson and Eric Gordon. I think that's absolutely a good release, though. And like, I know, let's see some stuff now. 81-3, still 79 speed, still is driving dunk. This is 75 when he's in Dunktober. A good shit. He has a 75 driving dunk when he's in Dunktober. Like what? Yeah, really nothing else. Nothing added there. Okay, he's decent. I'm gonna... Actually, no, he's still mediocre, but he's almost getting the decent shooting now. Legit, nothing changed other than shooting, so... Yeah. Now let's move on to, Cam Reddish. 84 offense, 87 defense. 4 bronzes, 17 silvers, 4 golds, 86 sapphire Cam Reddish, 81-3, 85 speed, 80 driving dunk, 65 interior, 85 perimeter. Okay, no, he's decent. If you have posterizer, I'm pretty sure you're pretty decent. Shooting, mediocre on shooting. I don't really know. If he has like the Paul George release from last year, yeah. Pretty decent. Like quick for step, even though you can upgrade it. So yeah, it's pretty decent on playmaking. I'm saying that right now. And really, I'm gonna say this. His defense is 87, but it doesn't look like this on badges. I'm just gonna say that. I would say decent at defense, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, the Cam Reddish is pretty good. That because the Paul George release, unless they changed it for some reason, or they didn't change it, but they did something that Cam Reddish is pretty good. Now we have Ruby, 88 overall, Wendell Carter Jr. 9 silvers, 6 golds, 88 offense, 81 defense, 78 3 ball, which is decent. 68 speed. I don't really know if somebody's guarding you. It's not the center. He's lacking on speed. 75 Triven Dunk, which is decent. 78 interior, 47 perimeter. So he's gonna be an interior guy. And I would say, yeah, he's decent. He's decent at finishing. He has most of the badges you pretty much need, other than really, like, you don't really need limitless takeoff, but it'll help you. He has no shooting. It's early in the year. Legit. Actually, wonderful card. He has a set shooter, which really, legit, might be the most useless. Actually, not. No, I would say probably, like, it's the most useless shooting badge. Fade-A's, probably. No playmaking. And barely any defense. Actually, those are pretty good defensive badges if you don't have clamps on them. Or like, what is it? Hustle. So let's see that release. Right now, 62. It's good. Yeah. I would say that release is good. I don't know his upper, but I would say it's pretty good. Now, we have 89 overall Ruby, Gary Harris. 88 offense, 86 defense, 22 silvers, 15 golds. Alright. 84 3, 82 speed, 75. What the hell? 75 driving dunk, 68 interior, 84 perimeter. He's a liability on interior. Perimeter defense, he's pretty good at, so I'm not even going to complain about that. I can't believe I'm saying this, like, because it's Dunktober, but, he's mediocre on finishing. That's all I'm going to say. He's Gary Harris, so he's going to be good on shooting, which, yeah, he's pretty decent, even though he doesn't have damn frickin' Chef or Limitless. Yeah, because maybe if you add, like, a little and somebody has floor general, you can get that up to 89, so you can shoot from Limitless. Yeah, pretty decent, playmaking. And not too bad defense. And his release, yeah, that release I already know is pretty good from last year, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, you need to get 5 dunks and 15 threes. It is, what was the badge that they, catch and shoot. Alright. That really doesn't make a difference, like, honestly, GK. That's all you're going to do to the card, other than, like, upgrade the stats. But then we have Louis Dort. Or Lou Dort. 1 bronze, 6 silvers, 16 golds, 82 offense, 93 defense. On an 89 Ruby Lou Dort. Really? 84 3, 82 speed, 85 driving dunk, 72 interior, 90 perimeter. He's kind of lacking. Like, maybe if you add, like, I'll say, like, +3 interior, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. But that's way too low to really do anything on the court. And he has, so far, I think he's the best on finishing. Frickin' Lou Dort. What am I saying? But legit, like, yeah, I'm gonna say he's mediocre on defense, because legit, catch and shoot, that's actually pretty good badge. And corner specialist is pretty good also, but really you need a couple more to get, like, a very good 3 hunting player. So, because you can't really, even if you have an 84-3, you really need like badges so it goes in. Because it helps go in if you have badges. Or it just helps you with threes and stuff. Like blinders, where legit, if you get a contest, it's not going to be a contest. So, because if you get a contest, if you don't know already, it's a less likely chance because the meter goes down. But I have my meter off, so I don't even see that. He's again mediocre on playmaking, and he's a defensive specialist. He can shoot threes, but he's a defensive specialist. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. He's a defensive specialist. Actually, that Terry release is pretty good. Yeah, that release, I would say, is pretty good, bro. Now we have 90 Amethyst, Dunktober, Dennis Schroeder. 90 offense, 86 defense, 3 bronzes, 18 silvers, 15 golds, 1 Hall of Fame. 79-3, pretty good. 92 speed, 45 driving dunk. Bro, why is he in this set? I swear, isn't the people in Dunktober supposed to be able to dunk the damn ball into the net? Legit, you're gonna get it like 1 in every 15 games. I'm being honest. And 54 interior, 79 perimeter, better on perimeter. His only Hall of Fame badge is Hall of Fame tier chopper. And yeah, he has legit. He's pretty good. Like, I would say he's probably mediocre because he really doesn't have like posterizer even on bronze, but he's pretty good. Shooting badges, he is, I would say, actually pretty, he's good. Because he has mismatch expert, which is pretty good. And he's going to be a playmaking guy. He can dribble the ball. He legit only has 1 badge missing from the playmaking badges, and that's post playmaker, which I'm pretty sure you don't really need. And also, he barely has defense. Legit, I'm saying this right now. If they have defensive badges and these are the same, like it's like having no badges. Because everybody has defensive badges like this, with 3 of them, 1 being a gold or something like that. Hustler is pretty good, but that's pretty much it on defense. And his release, already, I really don't know about that release. Donari is pretty good. His release is pretty good. Now we have 91 Amethyst, 91 overall, Donovan Mitchell. 92 offense, 93 defense, 15 bronzes, 29 silvers, 2K, 13 golds, 1 Hall of Fame, 83 speed, which is decent, 93 speed, which is amazing, 90 driving dunk, 79 perimeter, which is decent, 88 perimeter. I think I said perimeter 2 times there. I mean 79 interior, if I didn't say it already. He is, let's see here. Yeah. Now, yeah. He's probably, he's gonna be good on finishing. He's gonna be good on dunking. So far in the set, he's the best dunker. Or the best, yeah, the best dunker so far, but that's probably going to be like Vince Carter when he comes up. He has, legit, I'm pretty sure, a step, like, put like Chef on him because you can't put Limitless on him, And he's legit. Like, he's so good on shooting. Like, he's already good on shooting. I'm just saying, if you put Chef on him, he's going to be even better. And he can play. He can play make. He can dribble the ball. And he's also, he can play really good defense. I'm saying this right now. This card might be like one of the top, like, maybe 20 cards in the game. I want to say top 10, but actually maybe like 15. I'm being honest. He might be the top 15 cards in this game. He can do everything on the court. And that release, that release in like 2K21 was pretty weird. But you can make it. It's just it was pretty weird. Like the use, like you had to time it really like precise. Cause I didn't know like Donovan Mitchell's release was like that. But yeah. But let's move on. 91 Amethyst, Josh Smith. 85 offense, 96 defense, 14 silvers, 8 golds, 1 Hall of Fame. 74 3, which is, I would say, below below decent. Like, you really need to add like plus 3 or something like that to make him like actually get it in most of the times. But 84 speed, 90 drive and dunk, 91 interior, 88 perimeter, 75 speed with the ball. Really? Like, it's almost 10, because when he has it in his hands, it's pretty weird. Why? Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not better than Donovan Mitchell right now, I'm pretty sure. Actually, he might be tied with Donovan Mitchell. Honestly. No shooting badges at all. So, legit, since he has a 74-3, legit, he can't, he can shoot threes. It's not going to go in, like, for, like, he's going to probably get, like, 2 out of, like, 18. If you go 3 every time, like a quarter or something. Barely any playmaking badges. Clue hand matters to catch the ball. Triple threat shoot really does not matter. So really, he has no playmaking, and he's a defensive guy. And his Hall of Fame badge is Hall of Fame pogo stick. He has clamps. Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, it's his only good things are like defense and finishing. So yeah, and let's check his release. Brook Lopez. That Brook Lopez's release is pretty good. And I would say that's good because of Brook's. Yeah, his lower base is Brook. So now we have 92 overall Diamond Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, 93 offense, 82 defense, 2 bronzes, 3 silvers, 10 golds, 2 Hall of Fames. 87-3. I'm actually surprised he has. When he first got his card last year, did he have a 3 roll? I really actually need to check this one. The one you get for the promo packs and all that, or the promo, or whatever, from like pre-ordering the game. Pre-ordering the 75th anniversary edition. Really? Yeah, why do you really think he never had like a decent 3? The hell? 55 speed. Yeah, he's not really gonna have speed, so I don't really know. Like, you really need. Actually, no, Shaq really. I'm pretty sure has like 25 damn speed, but he's not like Shaq. He's not gonna big body people. 55 driving now. Oh my god. Why? Like, what have I done, 2K? What has the community done? That I don't know. I don't know what to say, 2K. Legit, he has no perimeter defense. He barely has interior defense. His only good really thing is shooting. And he's a center. That's pretty good, but he needs something else other than shooting. He can't even dunk. What am I seeing, 2K? And how the hell? I'm so done. Like, I don't even know what to say right now, 2K. I'm going on a rant because I just realized he has a higher standing dunk than his driving dunk. Are you kidding, 2K? Barely any finishing. He's gonna be a shooting center, so he has Hall of Fame fade ace and Hall of Fame hot zone hunter, and he has legit everything else other than like chef and limitless, and he can't get it. But he's already good on shooting. No playmaking and no defense. I already knew he had no defense. Legit, barely even has defensive stats. And that Dirk release is actually pretty good. I'm being honest. That Dirk release is pretty good. Okay, now we have 93 diamond Kobe Bryant. He's going to be on my team probably for how long until he gets his next good card. Because it's probably going to come out with like a Ruby, and I'm not going to put Ruby on there. Because Ruby's probably going to be better. Whatever. 93 offense, 89 defense, 28 silvers, 14 golds, 3 Hall of Fames. 83 88 speed, 85 driving dunk, 62 interior, 86 perimeter. He doesn't have any interior. He's pretty good at everything other than like interior defense, like strength. Really, he does. So. Okay. He has he has decent finishing, and his Hall of Fame badge in the finishing badges is Hall of Fame fearless finisher. Then shooting we have Hall of Fame Deadeye and volume, and he can't get limitless or chef, but once again he's pretty good. And also, does he have a sniper? No, because sniper is now like a badge you really need for like shooting. Because I guess I don't know. And he's decent at playmaking, and he's decent at defense. He has silver clamps, which is pretty good for this early in the year. That Kobe release, damn, like it's probably one of my favorite releases in the game, if I'm being honest. Now we have 94 overall center Nikola Jokic. 95 offense, 84 defense, 13 silvers, 13 golds, 4 Hall of Fames, 84 3, 67 speed, which I would say for Nikola Jokic, I think it's actually pretty decent for him. 75 driving dunk, which is decent. 76 interior, which is decent. 66 perimeter. You can't play the perimeter. I would say he's actually decent at finishing. Like, also if you have post spin technician, the fidget spinner, like DBG calls it, and you can put legit every badge. He doesn't not have that many slots, put all of them on there, but you can put every single shooting badge on him. So basically, he's a if you put like chef and stuff, he's like, he might be one of the best shooters in the game. I'm being honest. And his 4 Hall of Fame badges are in playmaking, and we have Hall of Fame bullet passer, dimer, needle threader, post playmaker, and he has space unblockable. Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, I'm gonna actually say, he's good at playmaking. So, and he kinda, quick wall rebound chaser. That was pretty good. I would say maybe under decent, but not mediocre. If you want, if you can say what is not decent, but it's under decent, but it's not mediocre. You can say that in the comments if you want. That Nikola Jokic release, I don't really need to check that because his release is always going to be the same every year. But that release is actually pretty good because I've used it before. Pretty good. Okay, now we have our first 3 pink diamonds. 95 pink diamond, Vince Carter. 95 offense, 86 defense. 5 bronzes, 22 silvers, 15 golds, 6 Hall of Fames. 87 3, 89 speed, 95 driving dunk, 73 interior, which is actually, I would say, under decent, but I would say actually maybe mediocre, but it's almost a decent. 83 perimeter, so he's I would say like decent at defense right now. 85 speed with ball. And his Hall of Fame finishing badges are fast twitch, fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, and posterizer, as we all know. And also he has pretty good like golds and silvers in finishing. So yeah, you already knew this. The best of his set, I don't even care about the other ones. I'm going to check them because I'm going to check every card. But you already know Vince Carter is the best on finishing. And he's pretty good. Like, he has bronze limitless. And he has an 87-3, which legit is like, he can shoot limitless. And you really don't need chef if you have limitless. Or no, you do. But if you want to do like off the treble threes. And he's pretty good on playmaking. He has his other Hall of Fame badge is on defensive badges. And it's pogo stick. I would say he's decent. Ball stripper, yeah, he's pretty decent on defense. That Vince Carter release, it's not the best, I would say, but it's pretty good. Actually, I don't know about normal, but it's pretty good. Okay, now we have 95 overall pink diamond Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 96 offense, 94 defense, 4 bronzes, 4 silvers, 13 golds, 5 Hall of Fames. He's not gonna have a 3 ball. Legit, actually, if you add maybe somehow get like a +4 diamond shoe boost of speed, he'll be pretty good with his speed. 90 interior, he can't play the perimeter, we all know that. 85 driving dunk, 49 speed with ball. Never mind about what I just said, because he's gonna have the ball in his hand. So, and he's always gonna be pretty good on finishing because he's 7'2", and his 3 Hall of Fame badges in finishing are back down punisher, dream shake, hook specialist, and all of his rest. Yeah, and you can add posterizer and limitless takeoff. And if you do that, he's the best card in the game. I'm not saying anything. No, I'm speechless because I'm saying this right now. He's gonna be the best card in the game if you add legit limitless and posterizer. Actually, never mind. If you don't even have to add those. I'm pretty sure he's the best freaking card in the game already. Freaking Kareem is always the best card. And somehow, this man has a 3-1-3. And he has gold catch and shoot 2K. Legit, he has no playmaking. other than where you have to catch the ball and it's on prawns. Like, and it really doesn't matter because you already catch the ball. And he's gonna be good on defense because he's 7'2", like I said before. And his 2 Hall of Fame badges on defense are Intimidator and Rim Protector. Wait, it said 4. Oh no, it didn't. But let's see that release. Actually, wait, is it the same? Oh yeah, that is the same. It's pretty good because legit, it's freaking fast even on normal. I don't know why his release is like that, but it's fast on normal. I'm saying this right now, Kareem is the best card in the game. It doesn't even matter. He's always the best card in the game when he comes out. Most of the time, I would say. And now for our final card of the video for the Dunktober is Oscar Robinson. This is if you lock, This is if you lock in everybody in the set. Because it's a set, like, it's going to be 10 boxes. 96 offense, 88 defense, 2 bronzes, 12 silvers, 19 golds, 5 Hall of Fames, which I'm kind of confused about because this card it has 6. But, it really doesn't matter. 85 3, 87 speed, 75 charming dunk, which is decent, but it's kind of weird because he's locking and he has no freaking dunking ability. But actually, I'm pretty sure like he can really dunk in this game. Like a 68 3-hole, 65 interior, 85 perimeter. He's better on the perimeter, and he has 3 Hall of Fame badges in finishing, which are Acrobat, Fearless Finisher, and Slitterly Finisher. And I would say you should like add, like I said with Kareem, Limitless and where is it? Posterizer. And he might be like top 5, I would say. Like, I don't think he's the second best card in the game. I would say Vince is top 5 also. I forgot to say anything about him. He's one of the best, but actually you can't. I put on Chef, but he's pretty good at shooting. He's gonna be. You already know he's a playmaking guy. Put quick first step. He might be the best playmaking guy in the game, I would say. And I'm gonna say decent. No, actually, no. He has barely any defense. I'm just gonna say that. And then his release. Let's see the thing right now about that release. That release, like, you really need to get used to it because you cannot crane it. Because when I had that invincible one, like, legit, you couldn't crane. Like, you had to get really used to it because it was kind of weird, but you could get used to it. But that will be the end of this video. Bye, everybody.